Oh, McDonald's. If I was on death row and I had Last Supper, I'd actually choose McDonald's. I love it. Okay, I used to do this when I was really piggy, and it's only for a treat. Because I don't endorse McDonald's for a healthy diet. But when I had a day off, I would go Big Mac, double quarter pounder cheeseburger, 9 nuggets, large chips, and a milkshake. I want to do it now. I did it a little bit when I was growing up, but my wife's not letting me at the minute. But I played the drums a bit growing up, and I'd love to be able to pick up the drums, go into a quiet room, won't become quiet, but go into a room somewhere else and just play the drums and just get lost in it. I love playing the drums. I need to pick up that hobby again. Mariah Carey, always be my baby. Oh, dog. I'm a massive dog lover. I support the local dog shelter in Cardiff, and I've got obviously loads of dogs in the family, all named after Tottenham Hotspur players, so I love dogs. Do you know what it would be? I wish calories were free. I have to constantly think every hour of the day to stop myself from eating. I can just eat forever. And also, I think it's a genuine superpower. My wife does it. She can fall asleep within 30 seconds, and I take about an hour to fall asleep every night. So I wish I could fall asleep like that, and I wish calories were free and I just eat all the time. I would love to travel down the east coast of USA, to like New York and Miami, Florida. I'd love to do all those sort of eastern spots. So I'd love to travel the east coast of America. Favourite film? Actually, my favourite film, surprise for people, is The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. I love it because it was sort of and it's based on a true story as well, and it's just about how hard work and perseverance prevails. So I love that film. Coffee, cortado. My favourite book, I'm reading it right now, and it's absolutely brilliant, from Stephen Bartlett, is The 33 Laws of Business and Life. Fantastic book. Night owl, but I try to be an early bird because it's good for my training. But I think my natural body clock, I'd go to bed at 12 o'clock every night if I could. But I have to get myself early. I've got 3 young kids, and there's nothing stopping them from getting up at 6 o'clock. So I have to try and pull it back. If I couldn't play rugby, my first dream was actually to play for Tottenham Hotspur. Massive Tottenham Hotspur fan. My dad was born in London. I had no other option but to support Tottenham. That was my first childhood dream, was to play in the beautiful white kit of Tottenham Hotspur. I did go to Tottenham once, and they put me out half time, and they because they like wanted to say to like every home games, they want to like show the crowd, oh look, here's a fan or whatever. I went out. It was the old White Hart Lane. I went out at half time, and I was like, oh, no one's gonna know who I am, you know. And then like I remember walking out, and they started talking. I just got like a very small applause. It's more out of politeness. Of course, they didn't know who I was, but I remember thinking like, and at this point, like I was 25, had done like Wales and Lions that, but I was like, this is the dream. Like it was amazing. It was so good. I was like, why did you grow up watching it from when you were 5, you know? So yeah, Tottenham, loved it. Big fan of Will Smith. Really like Will Smith. Grew up watching him, find him hilarious. Lennox Lewis was my first sporting hero, actually. So I love Lennox Lewis. When I used to eat food, because I wanted to be big when I was younger, I'd always say to my parents, would Lennox Lewis eat this? So it'd be actually interesting to see what Lennox Lewis does eat. I would pick, is Beyonce allowed to come? Yeah. Sorry, my wife, Rachel, but Beyonce would come. And number 4, I was thinking about whether I should say Beyonce, but I was like, she would be invited. He's not with us anymore, but he was my all-time rugby hero. But Jonah Lomu was my rugby icon. I used to watch his VCR back then. I used to watch his VCR for every game that I played. I heard one person say this, it's so true. We all played the game, Jonah changed it. He changed the game of rugby from the open, free-flowing game that it was, to this real physical, combative sport that it is. And he was an absolute, in the complement, a freak of nature. Genetically, he was light years ahead of everybody else, and he would still be like that if he played in this day and age. So I'd love to meet properly Jonah Lomu. What a hero.